Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Buddy Dick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Lozano is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. White Sox down on... Into the box, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. They've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
1-1, here it is. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Squared that one up just a little late. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And now the runner's trying for third. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first.
Into the box now, Buddy Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they open up an 8-5 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect...
Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Around third and being waved on home.
And the runner from second is in to score.
And not in time as the second run scores.
Oh, he gives them the lead here on just one pitch. He wasn't waiting around. Just sitting on this one, and he's going to drive in both runners with a 2-run double.
Hector Peralta will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Pete Enriquez strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that in. So standing in, Buddy Dick, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, and that home run might just earn their closer an extra day of rest right here. That makes this a 4.
And Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
Time of the ball game.
So that just about... After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago White Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Richard Wallace is on the mound for Game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox. Buddy Dick will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Well, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Hit out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 2 coverage rolls on. Buddy Dick walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Right side, hit hard. Oh, what a play.
He's out.
Got him.
Woo, no problem.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2. Striding into the box, Buddy Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Oh, that'll spell disaster.
Shot back up the middle. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And a relay to the plate. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
Oh!
Buddy Dick steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
And this is what you expect.
So standing in, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one that...
A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Buddy Dick will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game, and he is in there.
Well, they're definitely getting a jump on things to start this one. This will go for a double, and that makes it 3-0 already. And even though there's still plenty of base.
Settling in now, Buddy Dick, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Fly ball heading for the alley. Lozano ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Man, I thought speed was one of the first things to go once you got into your late 30s. I tell you, though, it looked like he was getting around the bases pretty good that time. And he makes it all the way around to third to get himself a triple.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, "Hey, look, let's put all."
Buddy Dick tripled home run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Into the box now, Hector Peralta. He singled his last time up. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Calling for it, Lozano. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Pete Enriquez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home, and they will tag him out at the plate, and that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, Score remains tied 6 apiece. So standing in, Buddy Dick, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lacey giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Buddy Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 5th so far in this series as they've taken a 2-run lead.
If you're going to finish off a cycle, you may as well do it with the long ball.
Buddy Dick will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
And, you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's one of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field, so no doubt he's going to wind up our player of the game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.